I would say Jericho and MJF.
Yep. Yeah.
MJF is another dude that don't care about heat. Like,
although Jericho's on my shit list with his All Lives Matter bullshit, but that's another thing.
I'm like, Chris, man. Chris, come on, dog. All right, shit. We'll talk about this too. We'll talk about this. So Randy Orton this past week came out and, he had supported Black Lives Matter. We talked about that on the last show, but he went more in depth on an interview that he had, and he basically said that. Well, hold on, I gotta find the actual quote because I feel like I'm not gonna do it justice if I don't find the actual quote. So what Randy said was, he originally had the tweet. He said people were like, he said Black Lives Matter, all lives. Somebody else was like, hey, stop spreading hate. And he said, look, all lives do matter, but the point I'm trying to make that I realized finally that if Black lives don't matter, all lives don't matter.
That's correct.
So what he was talking about Colin Kaepernick. He said when Kaepernick was kneeling, I looked at it as disrespecting the American flag and that he was disrespecting the servicemen and women who fight for our freedom and our free speech and come home in a coffin when they give the ultimate sacrifice. That coffin is draped in an American flag. Mm-hmm. I went on to Booker T's radio show and even said those things, and I believed him. It took me a minute, but what I had to do was realize that Kaepernick wasn't shitting on the flag. He wasn't disrespecting the people that had given their lives for our freedom. He was taking a stand against police brutality. As a white guy, right. I don't see it. But then I started listening to my Black brothers and sisters, especially the ones I've known for years, and some for more than a decade. I was hearing firsthand accounts of the interactions with cops that took advantage of the situation and the power they had because they felt a certain way about the color of someone's skin. That's when the light bulb went off. I'm embarrassed to say it, but it took me a little while to get it. What I said on Twitter, I stand behind. If anyone doesn't agree with me, I think they need to do more digging. Go look at Big E's Twitter, look at Xavier Woods' Twitter, look at Kofi's Twitter.
Oops. Oh, my bad, man. Go ahead. I'm trying to get used to the soundboard, y'all. My fault, man.
Like Big Paul Pope was like, you shut it down a long time ago. But no, Randy Orton said, go look at Big E Twitter, look at Xavier Woods Twitter, look at Kofi Twitter, Shelton R-Truth. If you read what they're saying and try to put yourself in their shoes for even a minute, you're going to see right now that it's not fair. All lives do matter, but like I said on Twitter, until Black Lives Matter, all lives can't matter. My only regret is that it took me a little bit and some soul searching to see that.
Randy Orton, thank you for joining the cause. You made the right decision.
Yes. And I was telling somebody this past week, man, like, we were talking about this last time, and Randy Orton grew up in the area that we grew up in.
Right.
North County, St. Louis, right? I was telling that person, though, St. Louis County PD. Now, we're talking about St. Louis County PD, the same police department that the County Brownie, the same police department that handled Ferguson. That'll give you some context if you don't know, right?
Right.
St. Louis County police are some of the most racist police on this earth. Period. Now, with that being said, they treat white people in St. Louis County like saints. Even wild-ass white people like Randy Orton.
Yep.
Because I know a lot of people that we know, because we all grew up in the same area, we know how wild Randy was growing up.
Yeah.
We all know that shit. All of us, right?
Oh, God, I don't know who them is.
All of us know how wild Randy was growing up, and the good graces that the police granted him after that are just so it's easy for people not to make excuses for him, but it's easy for people in his situation to take that and be like, oh, y'all must have been doing something wrong because I slapped 3 people in front of the cops and they ain't do shit to me.
They ain't do shit to him.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers like myself and Rated R, we jaywalking, they on our ass.
Ass.
But that's a part of growth. And I appreciate the fact that he had growth to listen to everybody else in the locker rooms. And I hope that he thought back and reflected on the experiences growing up and looking at cats like shout out to our homies Jari, shout out to Wilson, cats that Randy Orton used to hoop with and play ball with, and like reminisce on their experiences and be like, damn, that was fucked up.
Yep. So Randy, welcome to the light, man. Welcome to the side.
Yeah, man. As a fan of Chris Jericho, man, I'm hoping that he comes that way too.
And wait a minute, time out. He used to live in St. Louis. He used to live here.
That motherfucker lived in Kirkwood.
Okay, you're right. You know what?
You fucked up, huh? You know your ass is doomed.
I did. I fucked up.
No. I'm just saying he lived in White Peopleville, so he was even further. He lived where. So when Chris Jericho lived in St. Louis, this is 1970.
Yeah.
There were no black people in Kirkwood in 1970.
This is true. Let me go get this Truly real quick. I'll be right back.
Bet.
Dude.
All right, we back on the We Coming For You cast. We have to go re-up on our Trulies and libations real quick.
Yes, sir.
So did you catch any of Backlash by any chance?
Yes, I did. I did.
Okay.
I caught. I mean, the main match I cared about was Randy and Edge, man. I didn't. Last year, because we all knew what the fuck we were dealing with. WWE has a lot of black champions right now. I don't think they wanted the main guy to be black right now.
Not only do they not want the main champ to be the black man, but they let the white woman come in between him winning the championship. Like, legit. The white woman that he fake married.
The king of white women, too, yeah.
They let the king of white women go out at the hands of a white woman. Come on, man. Seriously?
Hey, man, I think she about to go. I think she about to get up out of there, man. I think she wanna go be with her husband, man. Because that is kind of messed up. How you gonna fire that woman's husband and she's still there?
You're right. They should fire her. Also, shout out to the official mascot of the show, Stanley. Say hi, Stanley. He's like, nah, I'm good. But no,
Stanley, WeCominForYouCast guys.
Yes, sir. Stanley the Wonder Dog. But yeah, man, that is hella messed up that they took her out of the storyline with her husband, fired her husband, and then kept her in the storyline with this dude, man.
Don't understand that one, dog.
I do understand it. Vince knows what he's doing, bro. He knows what he's doing. He's like trying to break them up. He's like, look, Lana's the one I wanted anyway. You know, Rusev could go wherever. So
I heard on Raw MVP called her a thought.
Oh shit.
I think he called her a thought on USA.